Howdy. I told y'all I would give you a Theophilus, BTS. Theophilus is an old, seems Sicilian, northern Sicilian urban legend. More like a myth. It tells the story of a monk named Theophilus. He is offered the role of a bishop. He declines at first, but then another man usurps him. Well, doesn't usurp him because technically Theophilus wasn't the bishop. He turned it down. This new man goes in office in his stead. And Theophilus gets jealous, and so he goes to, it says here, an evil old Jew. I just thought it was a gypsy, but that's a little bit more blunt, I suppose. This gypsy conjures the devil, and Theophilus makes a deal with this devil with blood. He uses his blood in his signature, which is a bad no-no. Theophilus then receives the bishop role, but in that place, the old bishop gets kicked out. Theophilus thinks, wow, thank goodness this happened for me, but then he starts to feel guilt. And he starts to feel dread because, oh man, now that I did this, I must be going to hell, right? Something bad's gonna happen. I've committed a terrible deed. And so he starts repenting and praying. In some renditions of the story, he actually fasts for weeks and just begs to the Virgin Mary. He begs to her, please deliver me from this. And ultimately, Mother Mary rescues him from this life of peril, reverses the curse, and then he realizes what he's done. So the entire story, and actually I'll quote the book here. The moral of Theophilus' story is that repentance and prayer will save a person from the snares of the devil. As I was writing the final draft of Alvie, I realized how perfect that would be for the story. I wanted some old mythological philosophy in there. I thought it would be very important to the story. You know, what is this entity? I at least wanted to explore a little bit what is within Alvie. Yeah, and knowing that context, actually one of the tracks itself is titled Theophilus. Once people research the story, they would understand what's kind of going on a bit, why it mirrors the story, because my character that I played, Rowan, his entire journey throughout the story is feeling immense guilt for what he's done to his brother, and ultimately repenting and being forgiven by the female figure in the story, Lindsay, who ultimately gives him his redemption there, or helps him find it at least, delivers him from his suffering, tells him essentially that she forgives him for bestowing that image upon her, that moment upon her life, scarring them both. And he's able to live with his demons and be delivered unto goodness, it seems.